All right, Shalom. Before I start, I want to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rahak, Wadash. I'd like to say double honors to my teachers, the apostles, and elders of Great Millstone, the men that taught me this truth, and also Shalom and salutations to the brothers out there of the hopeful elect that are preaching this word in truth and sincerity. All right, so I'm the brother Shaquat from Great Millstone, Montreal, with another lesson. And this lesson, that I'm going to be getting into today is going to be centered around the mercy of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai, you know, because the Lord, He's merciful, and the Christian church, they got that aspect of the Lord correct, but they miss, or they miss the aspect, all the other aspects of the Lord, man. The fact that He's a Lord of judgment, a power of balance, a power of justice, equity, you know, you see, and also a terrible power, man, a fearful power, a power that's to be feared, you see. But they miss that part of the Lord. They miss those other aspects of the Lord, Yahweh Bahashim, Yahweh Shai, man. Why? Because they don't truly understand these scriptures, you know. But guess what? The Lord raised up His true prophets, His true men, back once again to interpret the scriptures the right way, man. How it's supposed to be interpreted, and He raised them up also to what to stand boldly, and to speak truth, man. You see, all right. So I'm gonna start here in the book of Isaiah, chapter 55 and verse 1. All right, because when you deal with the mercy of Yahweh Shema Shai, that mercy is not shown to everybody, man. That mercy is not gonna be shown to everybody, you know, because in this time, that mercy is only gonna be shown to the elect. You see, the elect of the house of Israel. You see, the elect of the house of Israel. When you read the book of Job, it speaks about a barn, and the elect being brought into that barn, man, being refuged in that barn, just like Noah. You see, Noah, the Lord have mercy on Noah by first and foremost giving him this truth, the understanding of what was to come, man. You see what I'm saying? And that's a part of mercy, the fact that you can understand what's to come, having the truth. You see, that's almost like a first step to mercy, man. Or they go hand in hand, mercy and truth. I believe the scriptures that go into that, man. How that mercy and truth, you know, basically indicating that by you having this truth as a form of mercy from Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai, man. Because why? You can understand the things to come and how to prepare yourself to avoid, these turbulent times that are coming, man. And that's what happened with Noah, right? Noah was made privy or understood, was given the understanding of the plans of the Lord Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai, and then he obeyed. That's another thing too. He was obedient, you see, to what the Lord spoke or told him to do, man. You see, so all those things go hand in hand, and it all narrows down to mercy, man. Having those things are gonna narrow down to mercy. You see, being obedient narrows down to mercy, man. Because if you're obedient to your father, man, you listen to what he tells you. He can have mercy on you for certain things you do. For certain some shortcomings you might have, man. He's gonna have mercy on you because why? You were obedient. All right. Matter of fact, yo, I'm jumping the gun, but yo, I'm just riding with the flow. So this is Isaiah 55 and verse 1. It says, "Ho, everyone that thirsteth, come ye to the waters, and he that hath no money, come ye buy and eat. Yea, come buy wine and milk without money and without price." And this is parabolic talk, symbolic talk to the truth, man. Because this truth is also known as water and wine and honey, So the scriptures here is telling you, get this water, man. Buy it. It's free. Come drink. If you're thirsty, if your spirit is thirsty, come fill it up, man. Come hydrate it with the scriptures, you know. Come buy it. Come buy this wine and this milk that is free, you know. Because this truth indeed is free. This treasure is free. It's accessible, man. There's no payment you need, you know, to indulge in this feast, man, to buy these good eats, man, right? Like Jake says in the world, man, these good eats. You don't need a payment for this. Why? Because Yahweh Shai already paid that payment, man. You know, for the elect to receive this free. You know, Yahweh Shai unlocked those seals, right? Like it says in Revelation 5, man. Okay? And how you buy this truth is by your attention, man. That's really the only payment. And that's not really a grievous payment, right? It's not money you have to stack up to buy the truth. You know, 20K to buy it. No. All you need is your attention. That's why you get the phrase pay attention. You're paying with your attention. All right? So that's how you pay for it. But it's technically it's free. Verse 2, it says, "Wherefore do ye spend your money for that which is not bread, and your labor for that which satisfieth not," man. You know, so you have carnal means, people that go out their way to buy particular things carnally. You know, you see, like cars and so on and so forth, but that's not really fulfilling them, man. You know, but if you buy this truth with your attention, that's what's gonna fulfill you. That's why I said the first verse, thirsty. If you're thirsty, come and drink, because this is what's gonna fill you, man. This is what's gonna hydrate you. You know, this truth fulfills you. You know, like the term the Christians like to use in the world. You know, which is a true term, but they don't use it with knowledge. They don't get it. Is that they feel something missing within themselves, right? And you know, the truth basically having you know, their truth was it filled them. I feel fulfilled when I put Jesus in my life, you know. Which that's not his name, man. His name is Yahweh Shai, you know. But that void can only be filled through this wisdom, knowledge, and understanding. Basically, that's what I'm trying to say. It says, "Wherefore do you spend money for that which is not bread, and your labor for that which satisfieth not?" It says, "Hearken diligently unto me." You see, hearken, pay attention, and eat ye that which is good, and let your soul delight itself in fatness, man. You see, so if you pay attention, you know, which means hearken diligently, if you pay with your attention, you know, and you observe what's being taught, you're basically eating of this table, man, of the table of Yahweh Shemashai. Oh, in Psalms 23, King David spoke about a table that the Lord prepared before his enemies, man. You see that? And in Proverbs, I believe that's the 7th chapter and the 8th or the 8th chapter, it speaks about a table being furbished, you know, which is wisdom. Wisdom have furbished her table, you know. So you see, so you know, by you hearkening or paying attention, you're eating of this from this table, man. And then this table is the only table which is gonna fulfill you, man. It's gonna fill you up with fatness. It's gonna make fat in the spirit, man. Rich, you know. Verse 3: "Incline your ear and come unto me, hear, and your soul shall live," man. It says, "And I will make an everlasting covenant with you, even the sure mercies of David," man. You see that? So this, you know, is the lesson that I wanted to get into, going into the sure mercies of David, man. And what are the sure mercies of David? What does the Lord mean by the sure mercies of David, man? You know, because you know, the Lord means you know, when you go into King David and the story, man, and his story, his upbringing, King David, you know, he had shortcomings, man. You see what I'm saying? King David has shortcomings, but guess what? The Lord had mercy on King David. He overlooked particular things, man. You know, like for example, King David ate. Matter of fact, let me not use that one. I'm gonna say that one. King David committed adultery, man. You see what I'm saying? King David did certain things that to the carnal eye you wouldn't forgive a man for. You see what I'm saying? King David did particular things that if you were seeing this carnally, or if you were a mortal man, You know, you wouldn't forgive him for doing those things. But the Lord had mercy on him regardless. Why? Because King David he's a part of the elect, and he was predestined from the foundation of the earth to be saved and to be pardoned, you know, and to be delivered, basically, man. You see, and that's what it means by the sure mercies of David, meaning he already guaranteed mercy from Yahweh Bashim Ashai because you were already predestined to have mercy from Yahweh Bashim Shai. You know, and to parallel that with the elect today, to tie that up with the elect today, that's the same case. The elect is going to receive the sure mercies of David, man. You know? All right, so let's get into the lesson. I'm going to start here in the book of Matthew, chapter 26 and verse 26, all right? Because we're also going to have to understand that King David was reincarnated, and that's another thing. You know, reincarnation is a part of the scriptures, you know, and without it, if you don't have that ingredient, you won't be able to understand the scriptures fully, man. That's why the Christians, they come short, man, of a lot of things because they leave out or don't have that ingredient of reincarnation, man. You know? All right, so King David is Peter in the reincarnation. You know, a simple way to prove that is the rock, right? King our Lord Yahweh Shai mentioned that he mentioned that King Slakia Peter, his church will be built upon a rock. He's a rock, man. You know? So that in itself proves that what? King David is Peter, man. You know? And many other examples not coming to mind right now, but it's, you know, Matthew 26 and verse 26, it says, and as they were eating, Yahushua took bread and blessed it. Oh, this is also another example that proves that King David is Peter, because he received mercy, man, from Yahweh Bashim Ashai, and I'm gonna show that, you know, I'm gonna show that, Lord willing. It says, and as they were eating, Yahushua took bread and blessed it and brake it and gave it to the disciples and said, take, eat, this is my body. And he took the cup and gave thanks and gave it to them, saying, drink ye all of it, for this is my blood of the New Testament, which is shed for many for the remissions of sins. But I say unto you, I will not drink henceforth of this fruit of the vine until the day when I drink it new with you in my Father's kingdom. It says, and when they had sung a hymn, they went out into the Mount of Olives. Then saith Yahushua unto them, all ye shall be offended because of me this night. For it is written, I will smite the shepherd, and the sheep of the flock shall be scattered abroad. But after I am risen again, I will go before you into Galilee. Peter answered and said unto him, though all men shall be offended of thee, yet will I never be offended, man. So Yahweh told his disciples, and Peter was amongst his disciples, right? Peter was amongst his disciples, but Yahweh told him, hey, this night, you know, you guys are gonna be offended of me, man. You know, you guys are gonna be offended. And Peter jumped up and said, no, man, I'm never gonna be offended of you, Yahushai. I'm never going to be offended of you, Lord. You know, that's what he said. Verse 34, Yahushai said unto him, verily I say unto thee, that this night before the cock crow, thou shalt deny me thrice. Man, Yahushai told him, you're going to deny me 3 times before the cock crow, man. You know, Peter said unto him, Peter said unto him, though I should die with thee, yet will I not deny thee. Likewise also said all the disciples, man. You know, so this is what they said, right? They said they wouldn't deny him. You know, they said they wouldn't deny him, especially Peter, and there's a reason why I specify Peter, man. You know, because Peter is that head church, but Peter, when you read on, right? Peter went on to the matter of fact. Let me get it, man. Let's jump to verse 29. It says, now Peter sat without in the palace, and the damsel came unto him, saying, thou also was with Yahushua of Galilee. But he denied before them all, saying, I know not what thou sayest. And when he was gone out into the porch, another maid saw him, and said unto them that were there, this fellow was also with Yahushua of Nazareth. And again he denied with an oath, I do not know the man. And after a while came unto him they that stood by, and said to Peter, surely thou also art one of them, for thy speech bewareth thee. Man. Then began he to curse and to swear, saying, I know not the man. And immediately the cock crew. And Peter remembered the words of Yahushua, which said unto him, before the cock crow, thou shalt deny me thrice. And he went out and wept bitterly, man. You see, so, King David ended up denying the Lord 3 times. All right? Matter of fact, let's jump from there to the book of Matthew 10 and verse 32. It says, whosoever therefore shall confess me before men, him will I confess also before my Father which is in heaven. But whosoever shall deny me before men, him will I also deny before my Father which is in heaven, man. You see that? So if you're to confess Yahweh Bashem Yahweh and man, Yahweh is gonna confess you, to his Father, man. But in this case, the example we just read with Peter, what happened? He denied the Lord Yahweh 3 times. 3 times he denied the Lord Yahweh. You see? So is King David gonna be denied? Is Yahweh not gonna make intercession for King David to the Heavenly Father Yahweh? No, man. You see, and this is where the sure mercies of David kicks in. Because even though King David denied Yahweh 3 times, he was already predestined to be saved, man. He was already predestined to have mercy upon, because of his spirit, man. Even though he went off, what did it say? He wept bitterly, man. He knew he messed up in the spirit, man. He knew he messed up, and he felt sorrowful, man. You see what I'm saying? So the elect would have the same mind, man. They would have the same mindset. The fact that they know they go off and they feel bad about it. It's like, fuck. It's like you're subject to going off, but you don't want to go off, You don't want to, there's certain things you don't want to do, but you do it. It's just the flesh that reacts on instincts, man. And that was the case with King David. Let me slack at Peter. Peter, he was told that he was going to deny the Lord 3 times, but it still happened. He couldn't stop it. It still happened. So that's where the sure mercies of David, kicked in for Peter, which he is David, man. Because Peter, he's a part of the elect, and he's going to be delivered, man. He's going to be saved. He's going to be in the kingdom of heaven, as one of the governing bodies, man. 144,000. You see? So that right there shows to prove, the mercies of Yahweh Bashem Shad. And one thing also, you have to understand that the Lord doesn't see things how we see things. Because men see things differently than the Lord Yahweh Bashem Yahushai. And then even dealing with mercy, right? The Lord's mercy is different from man's mercy. The way we perceive mercy is different from the way the Lord perceives it, man. All right, matter of fact, let's get that real quick. This is Matthew 23 and verse 23. It says, woe unto you, scribes and Pharisees, hypocrites, for ye pay tithe of mint and anise and cumin, and have omitted the weightier matters of the law, judgment, mercy, and faith. These ought ye to have done, and not to leave the other undone. All right, so the point I wanted to get here is the word mercy. And the definition of the word mercy. All right. Um, let's see. Mercy. Okay. Elios. That's the word in the Greek. Mercy. The biblical. It says hide outline of biblical usage. Mercy, kindness, or goodwill towards the miserable and the afflicted, joined with a desire to help them. Of man towards men. You see that? So there's levels of mercy. So there's a mercy. There's one level which is men towards men. Which is a level men and we show to each other. You see what I'm saying? So that's one level of mercy, of men towards men. To exercise the virtue of mercy shows oneself merciful. So on a mortal level, we have a level of mercy. Meaning you show mercy towards your brothers. For particular things. That's one level. But then there's certain things like a brother might do. You might feel like you might feel super offended, man. Like on a human level, let's say let's deal with adultery, man. You know, let's say in the world, right? If your friend commits adultery with your girl, if your friend, bro, you're not gonna forgive him for that, man. You see what I'm saying? You're not gonna forgive him for that. But if it was something else, like something else, you might forgive him. You see, because scriptures also speak about the rage of a man. So of mercy, of talaka, of men towards men, to exercise the virtue of mercy shows oneself merciful. Of the Most High towards men. In general, providence, the mercy and clemency of the Most High, and providing the offering to men salvation by Yahweh. You see, so you also have a mercy of the Most High, Yahweh, towards men. Meaning, so there's levels to the mercy. There's two types of mercies, man. You have the mercy of men, and then you have also the mercy of Yahweh Bashim Yahushai. You see that? Proving that the Lord doesn't see things the way we see things. All right, so when we go there from the book of Isaiah 55 and verse 8, it says, "For my thoughts are not your thoughts, neither are your ways my ways, saith the Lord Yahweh. For as the heavens are higher than the earth, so are my ways higher than your ways, and my thoughts than your thoughts." You see that? So the Lord's perception of things and the Lord's dealings with things is different from men. And this also ties in with mercy, man. You see what I'm saying? This ties in with mercy. You see? Um, man, man. Let's go from there to the book of Matthew. Man, my phone about to die. I don't got a charger. All right. Okay. This is matter of fact. Yeah, I think I'm gonna end it off there so my phone don't die, man. Probably pick it up, Lord willing. Probably pick it up later on, Lord willing. All right, so that's part one of the lesson. You see, proving that the Lord's mercy, is extended to His men, man. And those men will be of the hopeful elect, man, or is towards the elect. You see, and like I went into the lesson, the sure mercies of David. These mercies are sure. That's a sure mercy. Why? Because you're predestined to have, for the Lord to have mercy on you from the beginning, man. All right. So with that, I hope this lesson was edifying. I want to say, Kal Halayim La Yahweh Bahashem Yahweh Shai Bahashem Ruach. Once again, double honors to my teachers, the apostles, and the elders of Great Millstone. the men that taught me this truth, and also shalom and salutations to the brothers of the hopeful elect that are preaching this word in truth and sincerity, man. So until next time, shalom.